Good evening, everybody. I'm Gravidy42. Welcome to Lotro Stream this fine Monday evening. Hope everybody's week is starting out well. Mine is going to start out with Gravidy42. This is my character on the Krikalo server in the Raiders of the Lost Orcs. So this is, if you have been paying attention to Alapenya's stream that happens on Wednesday nights, this is the leveling kin that they are working through, working up to get to level 50. And the one thing they are doing at level 50 is picking up their legendary items. So I am going to finish up some of the epic quests, getting my legendary items. I've started them. I've done most of the quest content in and around the entrance to Moria, but I have not done any of the instances. So I figured I would get that done on stream tonight. Hope everybody's doing well. What do the hobbits got for me today? 5% attack damage. All right, I'm the healer. That will come in useful at some point. I wonder if 5% tactical damage increases tactical healing. I doubt it. But that is all right. Hello, Geeks Tour. Good evening to you. I've actually been doing pretty good on this character. It's sort of a... This character is very much kind of an alt. But I have actually managed to get Kindred just about everywhere. I don't know how I got Pelargir rep. Oh, we must have done an epic battle. That's probably how I got it. I think we did, although I think we failed terribly, but that's all right. So I am going to head to Rivendell. Rivendell? I just said that. Riverdale. I'm going to go meet Archie and Veronica. I'm going to head to Rivendell and finish off Volume 2 Prologue that I started. And then I can jump in and finish Volume 2 Book 1, or at least the start of Book 1. Hope everybody had a great weekend. You know, the one thing I don't do very well here is I don't track down Lotro news as well as I should. I try and keep track of updates. The one thing about streaming Monday night is that updates usually happen on Tuesday. So there's no update tomorrow as far as I know. Or at least I haven't heard of one yet. But on the 19th, which is what day? Thursday? The anniversary content starts.
What can I do for you?
You can send me to Rivendell. I am super excited about anniversary content. In fact, I have, in the last couple of years, I've actually taken the day off work on the day of the big anniversary stream. It's always been a fun, it's been fun to just hang out and watch the, and watch Cordovan stream on the anniversary day. So hopefully that happens next week, although I haven't heard specific news about that yet either. But I am sure on next week's stream I will be doing some anniversary content. The question is do I do year 11 and risk spoiling it for people that want to discover it on their own, or just do some of the old stuff and significantly lower the risk? Oh, whoops. I've already started this. I gotta go talk to Gimli. So yeah, I'm not sure about next week's stream whether I'm going to do the new anniversary content or maybe do some older anniversary content on a character that I have not yet done it on. Gimli. Gandalf has that to say. I'm not to be blamed if the mind wanders during such a long discussion. You are an elf, and not like me. I'm a dwarf of action, given to fighting and carousing, not idle chatter. Thank you for your aid. It is to be hoped that Balin's work in Moria prospers and that Khazad-dûm will shine again. That is a good hope to have. Now, believe it or not, I have to go talk to Elrond. And because I have yet not received my Middle-earth library card, I have no fast travel to Elrond's library. I'd forgotten that I'd actually started these forwards some time ago and worked through most of them. So I think this is going to be a rather abrupt little quest here, because I think I'm now finished.
Dark days are coming. Hope is not in vain.
Ah, but I have the instance today.
The household of Elrond Half-Elven gather to bid farewell to 9 brave adventurers entrusted with a secret task which could mean the salvation or doom of Middle-earth. I, Gandalf the Grey, must lead them along dark roads.
Everything seems to be ready, and we're about to leave. Hopefully I will see you again once this is all done with. Optimistic, Frodo. Take care of yourself, Frodo. Adventuring is dangerous business. It is, but look at all the help I'll have. Look at all the help they'll have. You can't go wrong with a took, a brandy buck, and a gamgee. Solid hobbits all. Keep an eye upon these lands while we are away, my friend. Our errand is a dangerous one, but there will be danger behind us too, and my footsteps will be easier if I know that Gravidy remains behind to protect against them. My own journey will carry me far from here. Yes, it will. Sam, you forgot your rope. Samwise, you dunderhead, you've gone and forgotten to bring a bit of rope with you. I knew there was something you'd forgot. Bill here will have too much to carry as it is, and I've lightened his load as much as I can. You're in for it, all right. This is it, Gravidy. Wish us luck and we'll soon be sure to come through okay. Leastways, we'll make sure to lend Frodo all the help we can and do whatever Gandalf needs us to do. We'll see you when we get back, and that's a promise. They all expect to see me when I return, or when they return, which now makes their surprise at seeing me along the way much more believable. So begins a new journey. Let us go forth boldly, I say, rather than skulking from shadow to shadow, and let the enemy quail at our coming. Are we ready? At last to leave, I will be glad to put this waiting behind us, he says. Always do I win my horn at setting forth, let the enemy quake at the call. That was ill done, Boromir. The strength of the company's errand is in its secrecy. Why should we creep in darkness and fear? We are not thieves. Yet we must leave like thieves, Boromir, or risk detection. The number of the company has been chosen, and any more would threaten the success of its mission. You have business remaining in Ariadur. Brave High Elf, defend its people from the lengthening shadows. If an errand of this company fails, Ariadur will have need of heroes before the final darkness. You've done your part. The burden is for others to bear. And one of the few times the game takes lines directly out of the book. And I can't keep up, so that's why I'm not reading them. Go now with the blessings of all free folk. Mary, what is it, Pippin? What is it, Pippin? I'm hungry, says Pippin. Of course he is. Whoops, wrong key. It is done, and they are beyond my aid. For all of my wisdom, I cannot see the end of their road. May they come to it in safety and return to Rivendell in victory. Let us go back inside. There's nothing more we can do for them. Now I'm glowing green. It's my shiny, happy place.
Hope is not in vain.
It is done, Gravidy. All our hopes now rest upon the 9 members of the company, 9 walkers to stand against the 9 riders of the enemy. May they come to no harm and return in safety, their task completed. There's nothing we can do for them now. We must stand tall against the shadow and keep its attention focused upon us, far away from those who can do it the greatest harm. That is our task, Gravidy. Do you accept it? Well, clearly I accept it. What are all these raids I can do?
Hope is not in vain.
Might actually do these at some point.
Dark days are coming. A strange fate brings you hither.
The Hillmen of Rudau are splintered into many different factions among the fighting that broke the North Kingdom, and many live still among the ruins scattered through the wilderness of the Trollshaws. Many of them have tried the passage of the mountains, but most were defeated by snow in the high places. That's just a interesting solo quest.
Will you lend me your aid once more?
All right, now to Volume 2, Book 1, and we jump ahead. As we head into Eregion, and I've actually started this as well. So the only thing left to do now is finishing up the instances that introduce us to legendary items, leveling up a legendary item, and getting through the Gates of Moria.
What do you need?
Oh no, I have not yet earned enough quest in Eregion to do the swift travel. You must have earned Silent and Restless. I wonder how far away I am from that. I always forget that's gated by that deed. Oh, I've barely even started. I've done one. That's not very good. So, was I smart enough to mark a runestone? I have not.
How can I be of service?
All right. We'll head to Ekid and ride from there. Your ride to Eregion. Does anybody get anything up to anything interesting in Lotro recently? Maybe there's some people planning some big anniversary things. The only anniversary quest I didn't finish last year was the rather difficult one that required the raids. I got all of them but 2 done. I didn't get Drygok done, and I think there was one in Isengard I couldn't get done. Mostly just because I couldn't get into a group large enough to do them. Drygok's obviously pretty difficult because you need 6 people minimum to do it. So hopefully this year I'll be able to finish that off. Hey, Fred Lance, how are you? This morning? This afternoon? Must be morning for you. I think I just want to head straight across here. And I do need a whole bunch of ancient iron. Apparently I need to take out this luminous firefly first. Yep, morning. Good morning to you. Thanks for dropping in. Glad to see you. I have to go into work till a bit later today. That's nice. Well, you've caught me on Gravidy42, Raiders of the Lost Orcs. So this is our Crick Hollow leveling kin. We're at level 50 right now. Last Wednesday we started the Rift and did reasonably well at it. Well, we didn't finish it. We only, I think we went for 2 or 2.5 hours. But it was a good time. But we're not trying to do specific progression rules. So one thing we are doing at level 50 is most people are picking up their legendary items. So I'm just finishing up my legendary items quest here. And it's interesting because while I play a minstrel on my main, I don't typically, I've never slotted like healing specific things, so I don't have legacies geared toward healing on my main character. So it'll be fun building out legendary items for this guy doing healing instead of DPS. Bird, you also have a leveling kin too, right? You have like 1 or 2 going on in Brandywine? Is that right? Hosh. Oh, there's a named warg down here. Well, I might have to... Oh, I probably can't deal with a... I don't think I've seen this guy before. Rare Elite Master. It's only got 10 times my morale. I feel like might be a challenge. Thought it was just going to be a rare elite. I'll let him be. Hey, Big Ed Mustafa, how are you? Thanks for dropping in. I'm actually playing Gravidy42 on Crick Hollow. Just finishing up my legendary item quest that we started
Perhaps there is still hope.
2 weeks ago. Then I forgot about. You have already lent great service to our expedition, and I do not wish to be held responsible if you come to a bad sort of end. The history of Khazad-dûm is sad and grim, and it is Bozie's wish that all who lend their aid to our cause know what might await them inside the mines. I will tell you the story of the fall of Moria if you will hear it, and give reasons why Khazad-dûm is called Moria by the elves' Black Pit. All right. Some session play. So just in case there are people here that don't know, Bird Lance is another Lotro streamer. Does a great job.
Too
Definitely
deep and
worth
too
checking out.
greedily the dwarves delved. Little did they know what darkness truly lay in the deep places of the Misty Mountains. But Durin would not be dissuaded. Alas, what sorrow and shadows would come to Moria.
Hello, Sveri. There thou art, Nothni. I am Nothni, apparently. Where hast thou been? Lord Durin has been asking for thee. The elf delegates from Lothlorien are soon due, and he has some business to which he wants thee to attend before they arrive. He sits on his throne, Nothni. Go to Durin, and lend him thine assistance, as thy want and thy duty. I'd hang out longer, but I have to head back into the office. Oh dear, back to work. Well, hopefully it's not overly bad. Take care, Big Ed. Thanks for dropping in. So if you ever get a chance, pay attention to this room, because this is one of the coolest places, because this room exists both in this state and in the current state in the game, and you get to see quite a bit of it in other quests, specifically when you go and capture Mazog. Nothni, my friend. Guess I should kneel before my king. It will only take a moment. Thank thee for coming, Nothni. The delegation of elves will be here very soon, and I had hoped to ask thee something. We have not had as many dealings with the elves as we once did, and it is my hope that this meeting will rekindle the old friendships. The glory and wealth of Khazad-dûm is limitless, even if mithril is becoming more scarce by the year, but with the aid of the elves we might delve even further afield. We must look to the future. It is to the end that I wish to make a gift to my son Nine, for he will be king when I am gone, though it not be for many years. Speak to Melkoff stone carver on the western side of the hall about making a statue for my son. It will stand in this throne room when the time of his kinship is nigh. I don't think I'd ever noticed before that Nothni is level 60, even though the quest is level 50. Oh, the quest is level 62. 60 as well. Interesting. Alpenya, good afternoon, good evening. I guess it's almost good night for you. How you doing, Alp? Nice to see you. More Raiders of the... I was pitching the Raiders of the Lost Orcs because, I don't have my... I'm in session play right now, but I'm getting caught up in a few quests on my Raiders of the Lost Orc tune. Nafni, hello, hello. It is an honor to speak with one held so highly in my lord's esteem. You describe the statue Durin wishes Melkoff to make for 9. It will be done, friend Nafni, with all haste, but not so quickly that the product suffers. It will capture young Nine's lordly countenance, and were he to stand very still, no dwarf in Khazad-dûm can tell the difference. Please tell my lord Durin that I will begin right away. Yeah, in the later quest lines, when you capture Mazog, you actually come down this hall. So you come in the back way down this hall, and they force you all the way to the end. And then you come back, there's, the whole place is falling apart, and there's a bunch of orc filth and encampment. Then you come around, and you go up, and you come up the stairs. And everything is still in place. They've literally just taken all the art in here, and like they've broken these columns and leaned them over, and the banners have all been rotted and weathered. Thank thee, Nafni. Melkoff is an unparalleled artist whose works will always have renown for their place within Khazad-dûm. Go to Spheri at the front gate of the throne room and await the delegates from Lorien. My son will be escorting them hither. Pretty terrific throne room, though. Although, clearly they like it warm in here with all this lava just like hanging out. It's very... The elves are nearly here, Nafni. Escorted by 9, the son of Durin, they will surely be impressed by the majesty of Durin's halls, but let us not reveal our pride. The way of the dwarf is to be humble before his guests, as thou dost know well. They shall not but help to marvel at the halls of Durin. Do they not live among the trees? The great pillars of Durin's city are like trees, but shaped from the very roots of the stone earth in stunning artistry. And here they are. Welcome back. These are the elves of Lorien, come to speak with my father about our continued friendly relations and trade. Excellent. Go back and tell Durin. This isn't the most action-packed session play, is it? Lots of running around. I guess you're supposed to marvel at the architecture. Run, Nafni. Should have made you a champion. You get a little speed boost. I thank thee, Nafni. I see that they have come, and I am ready to speak with them. Excellent. Let's get this parlay going here. We thank you for the courteous welcome, Durin, King of the Dwarves. Thy son has been so kind as to show us some of the exquisite work of thy people. Very good, very good. It is a joy to hear words of appreciation from such honored guests. I have heard rumor that the mithril of Khazad-dûm is becoming more scarce. Lies spread by enemies of the dwarves. I'm sorry, you must forgive my frustration. Such rumors wound my pride. Just this morning I received word of more mithril deposits below our deepest delvings. I will show them to you. All right. We will go at once. Boom. Here we go. See, why can't you just travel like that in session play? All the way to the foundations of stone. We think there is mithril down here, but something has driven the cave claws wild. Oh no. The cavern is deep and untamed, and something seems to stir up the cave claws and deep claws. All right. Then I will take them out. Go down, cave claws. Come on, Power. You can do it. This guy doesn't even have any food to eat or anything. What's the matter, Cave Claw? Oh, wants to punch me in the face. That's not good. This does have to be one of the slowest session plays there is, I think. Yeah, poor guy needs some food. So hopefully everybody's week is starting out well. Mine gets to start on Lotro stream, so it's always fantastic. You know, these guys are supposed to be maddened, but they're just like kind of sitting here. This guy's crazed. He's just, it's like zombie crazed. Just kind of hanging out, looking at the wall. Alright. Cave Claw is taken care of. Very good, my friend. Now we will show the elves the great bounty of Mithril that still lies beneath Khazad-dûm. Now to the deepest passage. This way, my lord. My team found Mithril down this passage. Oh, this is going to be exciting. Can't wait to find Mithril. Help him break through the wall. Well, of course. There's Mithril beyond. Oh my gosh! What new devilry is this? What manner of beast? Lord of Fire and Shadow. This looks bad. Very bad. Nafni, protect my son. He must rule in Khazad-dûm now. Oh no, we're trapped. Well, there's nothing for it. Let's take on the Belrog. Get him. Get him. Okay, maybe not. I give up. Run for your lives. Okay, he went. I cannot do it. I cannot get out. We cannot get out. That dude's really grumpy. Must have woke him up at just the wrong time. Let me out. Whoa, the wall suddenly collapses. Run. Doom upon the halls of the dwarves. Oh, that's a bit of a rude thing to say, especially when you're in their house. It is a terror from another age, a Balrog of Morgoth. 1,000 curses on the greed of dwarves, it should be slumbering still. What of the fabled courage of the elves? I did not see thee stand against the shadow. Thou hast doomed thyself, and thy kingdom will perish. That is pretty much true. I shall warn the Sylvan elves to flee ere this evil spills from thy gates. We must retreat. We have no other option. But I swear in my father's name that I shall slay this Balrog, this ancient evil, this horror from a distant age. Khazad-dûm will not fall. I cannot die here, Nafni. Slow its pursuit. Oh, great. So you're going to kill it, but I'm going to kill it first? Is that what you're doing? Oh, no, guess not. Genie, hello. Hello, hello. How are you this evening, Genie? Welcome to Lotro Stream.
We will reclaim the lost halls of Khazad-dûm.
Will you now? Though Nine and his kinsmen stood against the great evil that slew Durin, they did not stand long. Nine was killed by the shadow the following year, and the dwarves were forced to abandon Khazad-dûm. Many of the Sylvan elves fled Lothlorien in terror of the nameless fear, flying southward and cursing the dwarves as they went. From time to time, some brave dwarf has been known to seek those halls. Lord Balin is the most recent. Balin is the most recent, but despite some encouraging reports shortly after his expedition arrived, we have not heard from him in many years, and begin to despair of finding him again. Bosi fears that he has perished, but it could be that Balin lives still within some deep hall. It is possible, but my thoughts are like to Bosi's. Thank you for listening to the tale, my friend. You see now how important this expedition is to my people. Yes, I do. Hello, Tulk.
I have need of your great skill.
All right, are you ready to leave? Let me know and we shall walk together to the doors of Durin. In we go. You're decent? How are you? Good. I'm great, thanks. Thanks for popping in and saying hi.
From the goblins and orcs who now dwell there. Has that time now come? Not even I can foresee their fate.
Oh, Galadriel. So melancholy. The dwarves are busy reclaiming Khazad-dûm. We'll see if they are successful. How goes the work? The wolves. We heard them howling for the past few days. It is unnerving. It will take more than wolves to keep us from Khazad-dûm. You are right, my lord. I do not hear them now. Perhaps they will leave us in peace. It is quiet, isn't it? Ooh, it is quiet. Too quiet. We are victorious. Nothing can stand against us. Bring repaired pickaxes to war. Not W-A-R, W-A-R-R. I'm not taking pickaxes into war. Oh, Bori, don't throw rocks in there. My God, look at all these dwarves. Disturbing the water. Rokur. Here's war. Very good. These pickaxes look to be in good shape and will be a great asset as we finish unearthing the last of this rubble. Leave them in the crate. And a pickaxe crate. Just looks like a box. I guess a pickaxe crate is just a box. Those pickaxes will be a great help, even if you took our time bringing them here. Yeah, well, I was like having a story told to me about all your past. Yes. Tell dwarves to stop throwing rocks. Hey. One dwarf scolded. Two dwarves scolded. You're bored. Well, I'm sure I can find something to liven up the place for you. Let's see what we can do. Does look like a good fishing spot though, too, doesn't it? What could possibly go wrong? A rusty axe? I want something better than a rusty axe. Flounder? There we go. Actual usable fish. It's too bad these bored dwarfs didn't think of this. Dwarves think of this. Could have brought a fishing rod instead of just throwing rocks into the pond. Alright, back to work. Broger. Very good, Gravidy42. I appreciate your help. I understand that many of my dwarves are restless, but there's just something about the water I don't like. I will be relieved when the workers have finished removing the rubble from in front of the gate and we can leave this unpleasant shore. Hey, Bosie made it. Outstanding. How goes the work, friends? You've been a great help to us in our work here in Holland, Gravidy42, and I know that you will be a great boon once we are inside Khazad-dûm proper. I would hereby be honored if you would bear a pickaxe and help us to clear away the remainder of this rubble that blocks the doors of Durin. This is an historic opportunity, friend Minstrel, and it is my joy to offer it to you in return for the many services that you have given us already. Wow, isn't that kind? I did all this work for you, and my reward is to finish your work. All right. Doesn't look too tough. Rubble cleared, rubble cleared. My friends and kinsmen. We have dreamed of great halls of Khazad-dûm for many long years. Tonight they will be ours again. He's very happy about it. Gravidy42, what is it? Is something wrong? No. I could use some more fishing, but other than that, no. I saw something? Oh my gosh, I saw something. Oh, what did I see? Stay on your guard, my good dwarves. Do you see anything? I see nothing, Lord Bosi. The water looks so still. I guess it was nothing. Let us enter the mines. Okay, good. Whew. Glad that's over with. Rejoice! Doors of my company, Khazad-dûm awaits. Whoa! What the deuce? Broin! Broin has been taken. Everything is absorbed. You must hurry back to the outpost to get help. Run for your lives. There's a lot of running in this quest line. I'll fight it off. Keep running. Good job fighting it off. Poor dwarf. Well, that was unexpected, wasn't it? Who knew something was going to go wrong? Dwarves entering Khazad-dûm should be easy. Or are you beset by foes? Are one enemy or many? I do not know. Did you see how the flesh of that creature deflected our blows? We need more than ordinary weapons if we wish to stand against the Watcher of the Black Pool. It waited in the depths, watching as we strove to open the doors, and struck just as we were most vulnerable. Curse its foul hide for taking Broin, and many other fine dwarves beside. They will be avenged, but for now we must retreat. We cannot hope to enter the doors while it lurks before them. We must retreat with what survivors remain. All right. Retreating we will.
How can we hope to stand against that monster?
We are in full retreat, Gravidy. The beast of the pool is too much for our meager weapons. If only we had some relic of the old days, we might stand a chance against the creature. The weapons of our fathers were of a stronger and keener make, their craft forgotten. Today's forge skill is lesser. A cache of weapons was discovered in one of the caves near here shortly after we arrived. Maybe one of those will stand worthy as a bane to this monster. Oh, nice little upgrade.
Perhaps there is still hope.
We dare not approach our old camp until we find some way to defeat the creature in the Black Pool. I cannot let you pass. A number of dwarves of our expedition are resting at Khazad-dûm just to the west. Speak to Hundi there. He was instrumental in uncovering the cache of weapons of which I spoke. All right. Where's Hundi, or Hundi, I guess.
What do you want?
Rothwald is right, my friend. Without a truly magnificent weapon forged in the ways of old, we cannot hope to so much as score the flesh of that ancient creature. But relics of the past sometimes turn up when least expected. My friends and I found a cache of ancient weapons not long after the Iron Garrison came to this place. Select one of these weapons, and it may be that your choice will help us clear the way into Moria of that terrible creature. Take to these settings, for I know of one who can help you understand their uses and of those other relics as well. Well, what do I want? Probably a club. Minstrels don't actually do any damage with their weapon. So I can slow down a mob's attack speed. So if something is meleeing me, I'm in bad situation. So basically your weapon is defensive. I can parry more often, but I have no idea. I'll go with the club.
Come and stay a moment.
Weapons of this make may have a long and storied history. Its tale grows ever with felling of evil foes. The more servants of evil this weapon cuts down, the more deadly it becomes. Only a skillful few can read the tale of a weapon from its craftsmanship. I refer you to one who can further aid you, the elf Dithilion by the forges in Rivendell. He is wise and learned in many things, including the study of ancient weapons. If Dithilion cannot help you, he will surely know another who can. Another who can descry the lineage and powers in a weapon of this artistry. All right, head back to Rivendell. Can I mark a milestone here? Because I think I have to come back.
Hail, friend, and well met.
Oh, I can't even go back until I finish the quest. Well, that's unfortunate. All right. Take the long road back to Rivendell. So just a reminder, the anniversary quests start on the 19th, on Thursday. So get ready for that.
What can I do for you?
Where am I going? Breland. Sudbury. And to Rivendell.
What can I do for you?
One of the few times that you come to Rivendell and the person you have to talk to is actually near the stables. Typically, you have to go all the way across Rivendell to talk to somebody.
My heart cannot sing today.
You have come a long way to be here. What business could bring a valiant minstrel such as yourself here to the forges of Rivendell? Dithilion looks at the weapon and grows still, his eyes wide in wonderment. This is a relic of the elder days, my friend. I fear I cannot identify the lineage and strengths of this weapon for you, but my friend Snar, the forge master, may be able to do just so. Show him this weapon and he will give you an assessment of its strengths and potential.
At your
service and your family.
All right. And since I was running level 50 content, I actually have other weapons already, but this is the one that I need to do. And 3 skills that I don't use. Well, that's unfortunate. Especially for my first one. Especially for my first one. I guess the rally cooldown might be useful. My raid group does tend to fall a lot, so I can pick them up more often. Where is Triumphant Spirit? Ah, deep in blue. Oh, I might have this. Not quite. I get 1 more trait point, I can earn this. That wouldn't be too bad. Not terrible. Piercing Cry is actually a very useful minstrel skill because it's their interrupt and corruption removal. But I was trying to do healing stuff, and getting something more damage doesn't matter that much for a healing minstrel. Aurora Ember, hello. Good evening to you. Thanks for dropping by. All right, next step in my quest, equip your weapon. Oh, wait. I guess I can't equip it there. I have to equip it here. Now does this show up? Yep, there we go.
A shadow is on my spirits.
I see that you have been given some relics. You should apply one of them to your weapon to further customize its ability. Once you have done so, speak to me again. Plus 15 will, physical mastery and tactical mastery, or morale. I don't think I need any more will right now, oddly enough, because will is primarily for tactical mastery rating, which I believe is capped at 40% at level 50. And I'm already at it. Well, it would give me more outgoing healing, though. All right, I'll take this. Wait, what did I do wrong? Oh, continue quest. Now can I do it? Slot a setting relic. Boom. I'm doing good. I have a week off next week, so I'm super checked out of work this week. It's the toughest week. The toughest week at work is the week before vacation, right? But it's good, thanks. I'm playing Gravidy42, my minstrel that is in the Raiders of the Lost Orcs. The raiding kinship that runs on Olip Enya's stream on Wednesday night. Olip Enya and Big Ed both run groups, and we've merged on Wednesday nights to run the Rift. So make sure to come back on Wednesday night and check us out and see how far we get into the Rift again this week. All right, talk to Dithilian.
Grey is the shadow upon my heart.
A good choice, Gravidy42. Slotting a relic into your weapon based on the situation may help turn defeat into victory. It has happened before. This weapon is still not strong enough to defeat the Watcher in the water, but it might become so. I will tell you how this may come to pass. Oh no, now I've forgotten. Do I want ancient dwarf damage type? Actually, it doesn't really matter for a minstrel, does it? Or Western S damage type. I think I want Ancient Dwarf. Although, again, I don't think it matters for a minstrel because all my damage is light damage anyway. It doesn't
Might
come
you
off the
spare a
weapon.
moment of your time?
Except my auto attacks. Weapons of such worth improve as they are used, Gravidy42. Only when they are wielded in battle can they achieve the true measure of their greatness. Use it against worthy foes, and it will improve as your own skills advance. When it has achieved a high measure of worth, bring it to me or the learned Wafi in Thorin's Hall in Ered Luin, and one of us will advise you on what must be done next. Achieve the 10th level. Okay. So the easiest way to do this, if you ever have to do this again, is to just do an instance or two. A skirmish. So I'm actually going to go over to the skirmish camp and upgrade my skirmish soldier and just jump into a skirmish to level up my ally. I can track it. Skirmish trainer.
What do you need?
Oh, maybe I have them upgraded already. They're only level 49. Level 51.
How may I be of service to you?
And I can grab one more skill and one more personal.
Is there aught which you need? What do you need?
All right, skirmish soldiers set up to go, and jump into a skirmish.
The inhabitants of Bree have spent the occupation holed up within the Prancing Pony. Angered at their uprising, the brigands have decided to burn them out.
All right, Heathstraw has a plan, apparently. We have dared to stand against our captors now that they're angry. Oh dear. The brigands will come with torches and try to burn us out. The pony can handle a few, but not more than 5. I don't think I ever noticed that before. I assumed that you could never let a torchbearer through. Is there actually more than 5 torchbearers? And I accidentally left myself in a blue line here, which means I'm not doing a lot of damage. Yeah, that's better. Well, my weapon's up to level 6, so hopefully one skirmish will do it. My herbalist is being my off tank for me, which is nice. In skirmishes, the herbalist actually does a pretty good job of off tanking because they just sit there and heal themselves over and over again. The first assault has been defeated. I win! Yes. Hey, Cookie Mama, how are you? Nice to see you. Nice to see my favorite Bjorning. A voice yells out from the southwest. Bree is ours. Willie Hawthorne, hello. How are you? I fear that Bree is not yours. Hey, I hit level 10. Apparently all I needed was one skirmish. Oh, apparently I missed them announce the, my other encounter is sitting over here. Breaking with the torch. Where's the torch bearer? There he is. He's being a tankstrel again. That's right. I am near invincible. Oh, over here. Take out Mugkashan. Mugkashan. Come here, you filthy orc. You will never be safe, says the dying guy. Such optimism from his point of view. You have fought a great battle here today and done well. An ally of Bree. Is there anything to loot here? This guy? Yep. Oh, I even get a heritage rune. Nice. Oh, I figured out why I sounded why I was so far from my mic. I think I had used the wrong mic. Oh yeah, that can happen if you have more than one. Windows is annoying for that. It like just randomly, that mic went away. Clearly you want to use another one from now until eternity. Especially if it's a USB mic, because then it just disappears and it doesn't come back. You have fought a great battle here today and done well. All of Bree owes you a debt. Oh, apparently I'm headed to the pony to collect on my debts in the form of pints. Alright, my weapon is level 10. I had my webcam mic as default for a long time because I had to use it to take tests. Oh, okay. to Thelion.
A shadow is on my spirits.
You have done very well. And yet a shadow is on your spirit. Okay. Melancholy elves. Your weapon has advanced to an impressive level indeed.
Might you spare a moment of your time?
Now that your weapon has reached the 10th level of advancement, a Forge Master can reforge it for you, unmasking its hidden potential anew. Perhaps your weapon now harbors the strength to face the creature that lurks within the black pool. You should bring it to the Forge Master for reforging, and mayhap your newly refurbished blade will at last best the flesh of the cruel Watcher. Bring the weapon to the Forge Master to be reforged.
Greetings,
Okay.
traveler.
Reforge my weapon. I will take that.
The sorrows of the
That has done it,
Eldar are
Gravidy42.
never-ending.
The reforging of your weapon has revealed it to be very high quality indeed. You must return to Holland at once and show Rothwald, the dwarf at the crumbling ark near Ekadunin, that you yield a great weapon. Surely it will give the dwarves of his company newfound hope. Go at once. That I can do, but first I should probably also upgrade it because I will forget otherwise. That would be good enough for now. Milestone back. Apparently I completed a deed. Ah, Bloodroot Slayer. Nice. All right, Rothwald, what have you to say to me?
Perhaps there is still hope.
Did that weapon of the elder days prove worthwhile, or was it a fruitless chase? Rothwald's eyes widen in surprise. This weapon has become even more powerful in your hands. Surely now that we have the strength to stand against the horror in the fetid pool.
We will reclaim the lost halls of Khazad-dûm.
Yes, reclaim the lost halls. This weapon may be what we need to drive off the Watcher in the water and allow the dwarves to enter Moria. Speak to me when you are ready, and I will bring you to Bosi and Broger. They will be pleased to see there is hope again at last.
I hope you know what you're doing, friend.
Are you ready? I will bring you to Bosi, so that he may be heartened by the mighty weapon that has returned from the depths of time. This may be the advantage we need to wreak vengeance upon the Watcher in the water for the death of Broin and the other lives it claimed that day.
Dire is the creature called the Watcher in the water by the dwarves, an ancient evil called forth by the Dark Lord. Perhaps through the power of legend, a way can be seen past the terror.
I don't think I ever noticed that she said, she referred to the Watcher in the water, a power called forth by the Dark Lord. Like Sauron? Maybe she means a darker lord. The foul creature that watches from within the depths of the pool will feel the sharp bite of your weapon and be afraid. Stride forth and teach it a lesson it will be long in forgetting. Do this not just for the sake of Khazad-dûm, but for the memory of Broin, taken by that fell creature. My nephew deserved a better fate than to die in the thing's grasp. When you have driven off or slain the creature, we will be unopposed and may walk into Moria unhindered. One of my dwarves has gone ahead to scout for the beast. Look for him and be watchful. Okay. The Black Pool. Bosie Scout. How's the fishing? I assume that's what you're scouting. All good scouts standing by water are looking for fish. Oh, even Bosie said that. Good fortune, Gravidy42. Trust in the sharp bite of your weapon. Oh, he probably wasn't referring to my fishing rod. It's a shame. I trust in the lure of my fishing rod. A largemouth bass. Apparently this pool is full of largemouth bass. Why are they so sparkly? What, the largemouth bass? What's sparkly? I don't know. They too have been called forth by the Dark Lord. Alright, back to work.
May Durin return soon to his halls.
There are ripples in the water, but I do not see the beast. Be on your guard, for it may attack without warning, as unlucky Brian learned at his peril. I'm just making sure that I don't still have my fishing rod equipped. Look out! Oh no! Bosie's Scout! Oh man, I'm cutting through him like butter. Well, singing through him like butter, I guess, because I am a minstrel. Ah! Another guard is taken. And dwarves are falling left and right. So many dwarven red shirts in here. Unzinator, hello! Welcome, welcome. And there's not a lot of people in chat, but I've now got people from 3 continents, so tonight is definitely a success. In fact, maybe even more, I don't know. No longer will I cow to my grief. Nay, I will avenge my son in battle, and woe to this creature that took him from me.
Hurrah!
Yes! Rawr. Oh no! It's back! Attack! I didn't realize this guy came out of like nowhere. It's awesome. My thirst for vengeance will never be satisfied. Well, your thirst should be you're standing in the water. Get out of there. I thought I was watching a VOD. Yeah, it's been quiet in chat tonight. It's been a tough crowd. I am doing very well, thanks. I am playing my kin this is my tune that is in Raiders of the Lost Orcs. The raiding kin that All Up Enya runs on Wednesday nights, and Big Ed was running on Friday nights. But now that we've merged onto Wednesday nights, so we can actually do the Rift as a group of 12. So we're capped at level 50, but we are picking up our legendary items. So that's what I'm doing tonight. I cannot thank you enough for this. Not only have you driven off the beasts that kept us out of Moria, but you have avenged my son as well. I will never forget your great service to me and will always be in your debt and at your service. We have done it. We have driven the Watcher from the doors of Durin, and now the dwarves of our expedition may pass into the mines of Moria. The weapons we found have proven the difference, friend. Yes, my dwarves have equipped themselves from the same cache, and the creature has learned to fear the sharp bites of the iron garrison. You have avenged my nephew Broin as well, and all the dwarves who have been lost to the creature. It retreats now through dark passages. May its writhing, reeking arms never trouble us again. Oh, it's a joke because you're in the future, so you watch it as a vodcast? I'm not that quick, I'm afraid. No, come back out of the corner. Join us. It's all good. Finish now. Oh, and finish once more. We must return now to tell the rest of the expedition what you have accomplished. Rothwald, guess what?
Perhaps there is still hope.
The rest of the dwarves have entered Moria in search of fortune, Gravidy, and we have you to thank for it. That might not be a level up. Hard to say. Seeker of Dark Places.
We will reclaim the lost halls of Khazad-dûm.
Tulk is waiting to speak with you just inside the doors of Durin. You remember him, do you not? He is pleased that you proved such a boon to the expedition and will be delighted to speak with you again.
And so it was that the Iron Garrison passed the doors of Durin and entered the dark of Moria. But they were not the first to brave the mines, nor will they be the last.
They have it. They do have a cave troll. You know, I have watched that cutscene I don't know how many times, and I just now noticed for the first time that in that cutscene, Frodo is being carried. Which they didn't have to do. They could have just left him out. But he's actually being carried. That is very cool. That is attention to detail. All right, Tulk, give me my other ally. Then I'm done with this place.
Awaits.
Yes, it does await. And I am firmly in the camp of people who absolutely love Moria. I love the quests in Moria. We have a hobbitses. Lazy? Who's lazy? Oh, Frodo's lazy? Frodo got Frodo was thought to be dead. Gravander, hello. Here we are inside Khazad-dûm at last. There's a great deal to be done at the several camps we are establishing here, and you can help us to succeed at the mighty task before us. Bosi asked me to reward you for your leadership before the doors. Take this with his thanks and those of the entire Iron Garrison. And minstrels get a songbook.
The dwarves will prevail.
All right. So book 2 sets off into Moria, but I won't be doing that tonight. I don't, but I get so no. Moria is not for the cartographical challenge. That's not a word. I just made that up. Navigationally challenged. I spent a lot of time in Moria before I realized that the maps, like this isn't the north side of Moria, right? This top part is actually the upper part of Moria, and it's actually directly above the middle part, and it's directly above the bottom part. And it took me a long time to figure out, you know, to go from here to here isn't going north, it's going up. I realize I can't point on screen and go north and up. But well, we better grab this stable master. Not that it's useful yet.
Welcome to Khazad-dûm.
And take the long road back to Rivendell. That makes it worse. It's just up and you're going up and down in a mountain, right? It's like if you think about where the bridge is, not far from the endless stair, then you could start to put the pieces together. Well, maybe you can't, but that was the big thing for me when I started to realize that, you know, the endless stair just north of the 21st Hall is the same endless stair in the Foundations of Stone, and where the bridge shards fell is directly below the bridge and all those things. So it's sort of abstracted out. It's not literally up and down, but because they had to do the best they could with the technology they had. But I don't know. Once that clued into me, I just fell in love with the place. So I am a seeker of dark places.
Greetings.
Greetings. Where am I going? Southbury again.
What can I do for you?
Oh, there's a proud title to wear. Good job. Human? Human? I guess he's a human. Very clever name. Not really, but Grandmaster Farmer. That's awesome. So I'm going to reforge my new class book here and see what I get. And then I'm going to call it a stream. I do want to thank everybody. It's been kind of quiet, but hopefully there was at least a few lurkers who enjoyed my stint at getting into Moria and getting my legendary items.
Greetings, traveler.
One reminder, the 19th is the day that they turn the anniversary quests on again. The anniversary event will start. So keep your eyes open for that. There's no patch for that. That patch was last week or the week after. Time is a kind of gray for me at the moment, but the last patch had all the content. So now they just have to turn it on the 19th. What did I get? Target resist rating ballads. That's a good one. Too bad it's a 1. Oh, 1, 2, and 1. Ouch. Anthem of War damage physical. That's not bad. Anthem of War is a pretty good one because Anthem of War affects the entire fellowship. So even though I don't do any physical damage, I can increase the physical damage output of the rest of my fellowship. So if there's a hunter or a guardian or a champion, somebody like that, they will definitely, or warden. No, warden is not physical. But, oh, an Anthem of War damage tactical. So there we go. So this one's pretty good. So Anthem of War is going to be useful for me. I can equip that since that was an empty slot anyway. And track number 2. Hey, Delarfin. Thanks for hanging out. Yes, so I am Gravidy42 here on Twitch. I do stream on my personal channel, random days, random times, random games. I don't stream a lot. I just mostly just do it for fun. So I do it whenever I feel like it. But if you want to give me a follow over there and see what I'm up to, that would be awesome. That is me. And tomorrow, I think Feckless is usually up in the morning, but she's taking a break right now from streaming Lotro. So hopefully she'll be back soon because she is awesome to watch stream Lotro. But I suspect Mort will be up tomorrow, and then of course Belleville and the Grey Wardens tomorrow evening, tomorrow night, whatever it is. Gravidy42, that is very heavy, man. It is. I like to call myself a weak attractive force and the answer to life, the universe, and everything, all wrapped up into one. Yes, so I won't drop everybody in the middle of nothing. Who else is streaming? Lotro right now. Agent Brigman's up. Agent Brigman, another one of our official streamers. Uger Crickhollow is also up. Why don't we go and say hello to Agent Brigman, although she's been up. Man, she started streaming a long time ago. She's still going? Every time he says that, his brain reaches fourth dimensional thought. Oh, my brain never reaches that, any kind of dimensional thought. Hey, Lexi. All right, let's head over to Agent Brigman and say hi from Lotro Stream. And everybody, please enjoy your week. Once again, Thursday anniversary quests. I don't think there's anything else to report this week at this time. So hope everybody's week goes extremely well, and take care and have a great night all.